Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School podcast. I'm Kelly Thomas, the Crochet Profit Queen, and I'm going to show you how you can make a living from your crochet while avoiding the burnout and being able to make what you want and when you want. Blogging for your crochet patterns. There's a lot of different ways that you can earn an income from your crochet. Blogging is one, crochet patterns is another. But you can combine the two incredibly effectively to make the most amazing profit web possible. Why? Because blogs are hugely popular. Crochet blogs are definitely popular, and every crocheter is looking for patterns. You combine the two, and not only have you got a way to build your brand, you've got a way of getting found on search engines like Google. You've got a way of connecting with your audience and providing information about yourself, about crochet, and you've got a way of directing them to your crochet patterns and effectively advertising your own products. It's a great way to combine two different income streams that will benefit each other and ultimately grow your profits and create that full-time income from your crochet that you've been searching for. Now think about when you found patterns on the internet. Let's face it, all of us love a free pattern if we can find one. And where do you find the free patterns? You find them on blogs. Do free patterns earn those bloggers money? Yes, they do. Free patterns can be incredibly profitable. And I've actually got a masterclass on how free patterns can benefit your business in 11 different ways. The link is in the show notes if you want to take a look at it. But free patterns are published for a reason. They are published because they make money. It's just that the person using the pattern isn't directly paying you anything. They pay by scrolling through your blog and viewing ads. When they are scrolling through that pattern, they see ads. I'm sure you've seen them. On the sides of websites, inserted into the content are ads for other companies. That's how blogs make their money, along with affiliate links, along with advertising their own products. And it's a great money earner. But it's also a great way to just advertise what you yourself have to offer. If you have a free pattern, you can link to other content. You can link to other patterns that you have available, whether free or paid. You can link to other blogs that you have available. You can link to affiliate content that you have. So if you're recommending that they use a particular yarn for that pattern, you can put an affiliate link in there so that you can make profit from that as well. There are so many different ways to link different ways of profiting from your crochet and intertwine them. And blogs and patterns are a great way to do this. And it creates this sort of web of content that you profit from. It's what I call the crochet profit web. And this is what I teach for crochet patterns in my membership, the Hookers Academy. And it's all about making sure that everything that you offer, all the content that you create, connects together in a web that keeps your customers going round, that keeps your audience bouncing from content to products to more content to other products and back again, of getting to know your brand, but making sure that all that you have to offer is easily accessible. And this web is all about promoting everything you have to offer to give you the maximum chance of profiting from your crochet with each individual interaction. Now, this might sound a bit complicated on the surface, And it is all about all the different bits and pieces. But you can do this rather simply. You start simple and then you add pieces on as you develop. So this is not something that you do all in one go. Profit webs with lots of different branches on it take time. So you start simply. You connect the dots. And this is where blogging for your crochet patterns comes in. The blog complements the crochet patterns. The crochet patterns use the blog to promote them. They link together. But for that to work, you do need to create other blogs. You need to create content that will lead to that crochet pattern. Now, your patterns don't have to be free to appear on your blog. You can also advertise paid products, paid patterns. And you can do that within the blog content. Free crochet patterns are there to draw people in as a way to showcase your skills and get them seeing whether you are the crochet designer for them, if they are going to appreciate and enjoy your paid content. You know, remember, crocheters can go through so many patterns every year that, the cost of paid patterns adds up over that time. And so people want to be sure that they are getting a well-written pattern. And a free pattern on a blog is a great way to show people how you write, how you provide support for that pattern, and if your pattern writing style will suit them. Because every designer has their own unique style. It becomes like a fingerprint. Although pattern designers are trying to convey the same thing, which stitches you make where, we all have a slightly different way of putting that down on paper. And what one pattern designer might do is different from another. And there'll be different levels of support. Some will simply write in standard terms with the odd picture as reference. I prefer to have lots of pictures as reference, so make it easier and write longhand. So my patterns are geared towards beginners to intermediates. Others will do as videos and only have video content. And so crocheters like to know that they are getting a pattern that will suit them, and free crochet patterns do that. And you will usually find free patterns on blogs. Why? Because that's how you make money from them. If you have a free crochet pattern as a downloadable PDF, how are you going to profit from that? The only way to do it is not directly. It's to use the PDF as a free gift and an incentive to sign up to your email list. So then you can advertise to customers by email. You can't directly make profit from that, but you can if the free pattern is on the blog. Other ways to bring people to your blog and from there to crochet patterns include yarn reviews for the yarn you use, hook reviews for the hooks you use. It could be the stitch guide to the stitches that you use in the pattern. And you can create blogs that will all link to the individual pattern that you want to promote. And that's how you'll build your blog content. And as you build your blog content, the traffic will start coming in because you will start getting found on Google. And the more traffic you get from Google, the more people will find out about your crochet patterns. And it all just links together. And blogs with crochet patterns are really, really effective way of building your business because there's also so many different ways you can profit from that. It's a very stable income to have because people are always looking for new patterns. People are always looking for answers through blogs and on search engines. And so your income can remain stable through the year. You are not reliant as much as on the seasons. You are not as reliant on special occasions like Christmas and Valentine's and Mother's Day. As time goes on And as you add content to your blog, you end up shielding yourself from these highs and lows that you would experience through other businesses or other ways of making money from your crochet, like selling what you make. And it's much more stable. And it's long lasting, because as long as you keep tweaking the content to keep up with what the search engines are looking for, that traffic will keep flowing in, because these questions are still being searched for, which means that you can take a break and still have the money flowing. If you're selling what you make, if you're not crocheting, you're not making any money. But with blogging and crochet patterns together, you get a much more stable income, and you can walk away for a while, not forever, but you can take a break, and you can take an extended break, and that traffic will keep on flowing. You do not need to be there all the time, every single day, in order for that to keep flowing and that to keep happening. So if you're looking for stability over the long term and flexibility so that you can work the hours that you want to when you want to, blogging combined with crochet pattern designs are a really effective business model. And it will give you much more flexibility in the long term. Now, that doesn't mean it's quick to get started. It absolutely isn't. It's going to take a ton of work to get going. You're going to have to create a lot of content. You're going to have several crochet patterns, and you are going to have to put the work in. But once it's got going, you have so much more flexibility ahead of you. You have a more stable business in front of you. And they are a fantastic combination. So if you want to know more about how to blog for your crochet patterns and how to get that profit web sorted and how it works, come and take a look at my membership, the Hookers Academy. It's my monthly membership where I show you how to write, sell, and profit from your crochet patterns in the way that suits you for your lifestyle and how you prefer to work. The link is in the show notes. So thank you for listening today, and I hope that's given you something to think about. As always, any questions, please do come to the Facebook group. The link is in the show notes, and I shall see you next time for the next episode. Bye for now.